Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 3. Here are some observations from traditional Jewish teaching, from the Hasidic movement, in fact. And the Jewish translation of verse 3 says, "Because of the fragrance of your goodly oils, your name is oil poured forth. Therefore the maidens loved you." Now there are two types of oil, that which is smelled and that which is poured out. The Jews view the righteous deeds of the forefathers to be like fragrance. Their deeds were good, but limited to this world. The oil was contained, it wasn't poured out. There was no contact with heaven. But when the Torah was given with its 613 mitzvahs, the Jews were given the opportunity to connect with the higher world, to God himself. Mitzvah means connection. The word is related to the Aramaic tzavta, which means to attach or join. Obedience then attaches one to God, makes a connection with him. When a mitzvah is obeyed, connection is made with God. The potential level of holiness was raised almost infinitely with the giving of the Torah. This then becomes oil poured out. Now, for the Christian, the written word of God is like fragrance, but it still isn't the person himself. But when the word became flesh in Jesus and he lived amongst us, John 1:14, he obeyed the law perfectly and the word became oil poured out. And because we of his fullness have all received grace for grace, John 1:16, the level of potential holiness was raised almost infinitely, and our lives become oil poured out. Our lives become attractive like Jesus, as our verse says, "Therefore the maidens love you," because the word has become flesh in us, has been poured out in obedience.